If someone comes to ask for my daughter's hand, of course, after making sure he has a sound understanding of Islam, I would see if he prays Fajr in the masjid. Al-Udin Ayubi, when he was gathering his army to take back Quds, he only chose people who pray Fajr in the masjid. The man can't pray Fajr in the masjid, he's weak. Go to the mat, to the gym, and I'll fight with him. I want to make sure that he knows how to fight. If he doesn't know how to fight, he's not marrying my daughter. Number 3, I would see what the people say about him. Is he a person who helps people? Is he a producer? Or is he just a consumer? I want to make sure that this is a person who takes care. He's got a role, because how's he going to take care of my daughter? He doesn't take initiative. Next, I'll make sure that he can stand his ground and not lose his own position and masculinity. I train my daughter to be a good woman, inshallah, but the man has to be a man, and he has to set his ground and stick to his rules. And of course, after that, other things such as that he's able to take care of her financially. Of course, he cannot be a loser. Problem is, it scares me. When I look around at the youth of today, it's scary. The guy is good at PlayStation. He can play Tekken or something, fighting. But if he comes to the mat, he gets smashed. The young men of today, the young boys, I don't even know if I can call them, the young males of today, are weak. They're weak because they're spending a lot of time on games, sleeping, an existential vacuum. There's a crisis. They don't have a goal. They don't have a direction. They don't have purpose. They don't have concept of time.
Men en masse across the board, particularly in the West, are displaying more feminine traits than ever, are displaying more feminine ways of conducting themselves, of speaking, of agreeableness. Even men's testosterone levels today are lower than they have ever been. And simultaneously, interestingly enough, women's testosterone is today higher than it's ever been. It's like this perfect storm of garbage. Yo, killing me with this! The situation for men has gotten so dire. There are so many involuntarily celibate men. Men who are sexually inactive. Men who have decided to go their own way. That's what MGTOW is. That when they see someone like this, they see like basically a free meal.
Oh, God!
Assalamu alaikum, how are you guys doing? Astaghfirullah, I think Brother Mahdi has his way with words, but may Allah bless him nonetheless. Yeah, I think what he's saying here is correct. It's true. Men are really going their own way. But let me add that perhaps it's not only based on this whole feminist ideology thing that's driving men away from, having women in their lives or, going out to search for women. But the fact that there is this hard push online for, men to do this by men, which is the red pill and even black pill communities or spaces online, right? And I feel like this is very dangerous for men to really get sucked into, Um, I think even some Muslim men are going down this route, and it's really, scary. I think if it is that, you're losing hope in Allah to, perhaps find a wife or, meet a decent women. But inshallah, let's hope that the brothers stay away from this content.
Inshallah.
I see you guys are enjoying my content, but you are not subscribed. Please consider subscribing and don't forget to like this video. Jazakallah khair.
ثباتا في الجهاد أماما على كل أحزاب الضلال دواما رجال يخوضون القتال كراما إذا نحوهم جمع الكلاب.
Women are not wanting to get married in that age range. They want to get educated and get a career and be stable before even thinking about getting married.
Is it because they want to prioritize their careers, or is it because they have the luxury of being able to postpone with, birth control and so on and so forth? And so they say to themselves, unless I can have the best, I will never settle.
No, I think they've been deluded into thinking that they can have it all and they can postpone in marriage and get their career and then get married in their 30s. I think that's the lie that they've been sold. If they knew that, okay, you're going down this path of career and education, you are significantly reducing your prospects for a good husband. You are selling yourself short if you delay into your 30s or even 40s. They don't recognize this dynamic. If they do recognize it, some of them, they become very hostile and they think that it's the world's problem, not their problem. They're going to continue to be this strong, independent woman with a PhD and expect to have all of these marriage prospects when they finally are ready to settle down. But it doesn't work like that.
I'm with Brother Daniel on this one. Should women prioritize careers and academic prospects over getting married. Now, this is a controversial topic to discuss since women are, they typically get offended when perhaps husbands or fathers would deny them this type of advancement. Obviously, if it is that they, I think if they are not, if they are exposed to this highly uh, consumerist or even feminist ideals, right? And I think that women should really consider perhaps rather focusing on getting married, starting a family, allowing themselves to perhaps live minimally until perhaps a husband can, you know, really upscale their lives. Because I think with majority of the cases, with majority of women, women are actually looking to, settle within a reasonable means, but also the hypergamy has this tendency to obviously seek out the best option out there, and therefore we have this idea of them not settling, but inshallah, let's hope that the sisters really come to the table in terms of just giving these young men a chance so that they are able to grow and obviously grow with you the woman, to make a successful marriage, inshallah.
When I started looking for a wife, at the time I had just started a new business and I was pretty broke. I only really had about £1,000 in my bank account. So when I eventually met my wife, I had to explain to her the situation, and I said to her, listen, I can only afford £300 for the dress, £300 for the ring, and £300 for the mahar. Alhamdulillah, despite her having a good job, having a degree from King's College, and being the daughter of an imam, she was actually okay with that situation. In fact, she believed in me and she wanted to grow with me. So we got married, alhamdulillah. And what's crazy is that within 12 months, I actually became financially independent. Today, by God's grace, 4 years later, the businesses are doing millions, alhamdulillah. I'm only working part-time, and as a family, we get to enjoy a very unique lifestyle.
And on that note, guys, Jazakallah khair for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, and if it is that you enjoy my content, definitely subscribe. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.